This is for Jesus Club, Warriors Club session once more. And the topic today is the Lord shall fight for you. Allow me to just sing a few lines of praise to Jesus. Pokea sifa, Yesu, pokea sifa. Uinuliwe Yesu, Yesu, pokea sifa. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. Nakupenda Yesu. Nakupenda Yesu. Mwagalanyo Yesu, mwagalanyo. Mwagalanyo Yesu, mwagalanyo. Nakupenda Yesu. I love you, Jesus. Mwagalanyo. 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 I love Jesus because Jesus has done many great things to me. There are people who have gone through a lot. They can also testify about Jesus, but I'm testifying about Jesus because he has done a lot for me. There's a time when I was talking about paranormal activities, and there was a situation that happened when things had started going sour for me. I was handling small children, and there was a time I was supposed to get them tea. So I put the cups in order according to their number. A few of them had good speech, others did not have that good speech. So I left the exact number of cups ready, went for tea. When I came back, the cups were the same number, but one cup had just suddenly become very small. So I thought it was a trick played by the children. It was the same color, but a small cup, not left a small cup. So I looked for a cup around the class anywhere, see if there had been an exchange. It wasn't a place where I was. There was no cup. I was at a loss. I thought, I started wondering what was happening. And as the kids were laughing, everybody was excited. So I thought it was a children's trick. So I looked around, I couldn't. I went back to where I'd gone to get the tea, got another cup. I put the tea in the cup. After they had taken the tea, those who could shout and those who could not shout, that was what surprised me, started shouting, superpower, superpower. So I was at a loss, superpower. So those who could verbalize properly, but even those who could not verbalize were saying superpower. So at least I thought something was happening. I carried the cups, went to the kitchen, returned the cup. And I went to one of the people who used to believe. I told him, now there are things that are happening. Tell me I'm not losing my mind. She asked me what. I explained. Then she looked at me and laughed. Told me yes. What you saw was true, but if I told you when you did not know what was happening, you would have doubted. I know even if you tell anybody, they will say you are going mad. But exactly what you have done, you have seen, that is exactly how it is. Take back the cup too. And I was left at a loss. At first I thought it was something like dreaming, something like somebody getting schizophrenic. But when I asked, I was told, we've seen things. But there are others you can't even tell anybody. He will see you are going crazy. So I prayed to God. And God kept repeating this to me. 2 Kings 19. 2 Kings 19. 2 Kings 19. So I went and read 2 Kings 19. I've just chosen a few verses that may be able to enlighten, because I didn't realize by then it was a message that was going to take years. It was something that was going to happen in my life and I didn't know. So I'll read 2 Kings verse 9, 2 Kings 19 verse 14. And Hezekiah received the letter from the hand of the messenger and read it. And Hezekiah went to the house of the Lord and spread it before the Lord. This was a time when the mighty kingdom of Assyria had threatened Israel. They had a big army. The army could not be defeated by anybody. So the king, that time, Sennacherib, had sent his messenger carrying the heads of kings who had been killed, who had refused to surrender in previous battles, with a large army surrounding Jerusalem. And the king then was King Hezekiah. So he went and cried to the Lord. And the messenger of Sennacherib, called Rabshakeh, had come and insulted the city, insulted the God, and had given a letter. Take it to the king. Tell him that he has to surrender, give everything to us, because nothing can stop our force from coming. And nobody has ever withstood us. I go to 2 Kings 19:32. This is what was answered after the letter was taken to the king. And from the king, they went to the temple. And this is the answer. 2 Kings 19:32. Therefore, thus says the Lord concerning the king of Assyria. He shall not come into the city, nor shoot an arrow there, nor come before it with a shield, nor build a siege mound against it. 2 Kings 19:33. By the way that he came, by the same way shall he return, and he shall not come into this city, says the Lord. 2 Kings 19:34. For I will defend this city to save it, for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. That is part of what came to me. That is 2 Kings 19. Many years back, when things were beginning to get sour, the paranormal activities had started appearing into my life. But that one shocked me, because those who could not even utter were shouting, superpower, superpower. I was wondering what superpower it was. And later things took a turn, and everything went the way it went, up to where things are. I realized that some people I even knew belonged to the paranormal sector. And there was once when two of them were discussing openly. A judgment has been passed. This one has been communicated today. They have passed that judgment. This one will be killed. He has been condemned. And I heard that. And I went before the Lord in prayer. Went to where I used to stay, but then I was staying alone. Prayed in the evening. By then, many paranormal activities used to happen, so I would not sleep with my radio on, a Christian radio station. By then, I would be listening to music or prayer throughout the night. I would even sleep with the radio on because things used to go high wire. And that night, I went to bed. And when I woke up in the morning, a strange thing had happened. There were some electrical wires that I had. There were some ropes that I had. There were some things I was making. So those ropes had been tied everywhere in the living room, across. The door had not been opened. Nothing had been tampered with. So I looked again, had woken up, touched. They were those, everything that was in a sack, some place where I had kept wires and ropes and everything. Tied across, zigzag, from one end to the other end, one end to the other end. I untied the rope. But nothing evil had happened to me. And out of the death sentence, there are many years I'm still alive. So I thank God. I don't know if that was what was supposed to happen so that but it was also another paranormal activity. From superpower to this one of ropes and wires being tied across the room when you are asleep in the house. The door has not been opened. Nothing has been broken into. Nothing else has been tampered with. Only that sack. The thing of the letter also I received, because the people who have been following me with these paranormal things, there are times when they say, when we receive the letter, we shall do this to him. And I came to realize a letter also appears in forms of things happening around. Somebody you know may die through an accident, may die through such a like thing. And that is a message to you. So it is a letter you are being given to. And this message particularly came for me this morning to encourage those who have had things that appear to be beyond their control. You cannot be able to understand. Jesus can be able to fix them. Be assured, Jesus can fix them. He's fixed many things for me. There are things also happening. We have political turmoil here and there. I would wish to tell the people of Kenya, do not be afraid. Jesus will take care of Kenya. And by the writings of 2 Kings 19, so shall it be to us. If the devil has come, if anything has happened, they will happen. But we shall not be swept aside. We shall not be burnt by the fire. No. Because just like in 2 Kings 19, so does God say to Kenya, you will not burn. And so does God say to me, to those who have been doing all those things, they know themselves. That is the prophecy. I wish to make all Kenyans know that I'm talking from the Christian point of view. I've been teaching about faith and whatever that. The other faiths also have faith in God. I'm talking because I'm a Christian. I talk from the Christian perspective. That writing in the Bible stands for us. That is what I've been told this morning to give. So I'm giving it, knowing that God will be with us. I would like, there is a Ugandan song that I liked listening to when things were haywire, and it would bring me back to being myself, to believing in God, to giving me strength. There is a Ugandan musician called Betty Mwangosi, and there is the song called Mwagalanyo. I used and I still enjoy that song, and it gives me courage. It's in Uganda. I was able to get the interpretation in English, so now I understand. They say that the lyrics, so I understand everything it talks about. It is an encouraging song for such a time. We should not lose hope. Kenya, we shall stand. East Africa, we shall stand. And the whole world, let's have faith in Jesus. Jesus can do it. Mwagalanyo, Yesu, Mwagalanyo. But the other one is Mwagalanyo, Mukama. Listen to that song, it's beautiful. It's played by Mwaguzi. But I'm saying Mwagalanyo. Yesu Mwagalanyo. Thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Webade. Webade is thank you. And Mwagalanyo is I love you. Jesus, I love you. Be blessed. Warriors of Jesus Club. If you have been touched by this, and you'd like to meet Jesus one-on-one, buy a Bible or download a Bible, read it. It will give you that connection, and Jesus will do it for you. If he can do it for me, he can do it for you. Trust in him, believe in Jesus. God is great. That's my take for today.